West Bengal is headed for assembly elections in just a few months, and now at the heart of it seems to be Bengal's cultural icons. Days after Trinamool Congress objected to Prime Minister Modi referring to literally icon Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay as Bamkinda in Parliament, a fresh controversy has now erupted, this time over the name of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansadev. Prime Minister Modi paid tribute on the saint's birth anniversary, referring to him as Swami Ramakrishna Paramhansa. That reference has triggered a sharp political reaction in Bengal by the TMC. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee took to social media platform X, accused the Prime Minister of cultural insensitivity. She argued that Sri Ramakrishna, revered as Thakur, is traditionally addressed with the honorific Sri, while the prefix Swami is associated with the monolithic discipline of Ramakrishna order. This comes close on the heels of the heated Parliament exchange, where Prime Minister's use of Bamkinda for Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay sparked objections from the TMC leaders, who insisted that he is referred to as Bankim Babu, which is the more appropriate way of referring to Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. With elections approaching now, the battle over Bengal's cultural icons has intensified, turning titles, prefixes and modes of address into political flashpoints in a high-stakes contest for identity and sentiment. My colleague Brijesh Pandey joining us live. Brijesh, the cultural icons are at the center of politics now. Days after whether Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay should be Bamkinda or Bankim Babu, it's Ramakrishna Paramhansadev this time.
Well, absolutely, and I think this nomenclature war which is going on in the state of Bengal, and especially between the TMC versus the Bharatiya Janata Party, one thing is very clear, that elections are around the corner. The Prime Minister tweeted that that Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans ji ko unki janm jayanti par aadar purna shraddhanjali. And immediately after that, there was a tweet, a detailed tweet by the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, and where she has gone on to say that yet again the Prime Minister aggressively displays his cultural insensitivity to the great figures of Bengal. And she's saying that the Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans, which he's referring to, basically it is not that. Swamis are the disciples of Ramakrishna Paramhans, and Ramakrishna Paramhans is a God incarnate. He's referred as Thakur, and so there's a big attack as far as the TMC is concerned on the cultural ignorance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Basically, with election around the corner, the Trinamool Congress feels that they can send a message to the West Bengal electorate that despite all the claims which are being made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi or BJP or Home Minister Amit Shah, the fact is that when it comes to the culture of West Bengal or these cultural icons of West Bengal, the government remains insensitive, and more importantly, they remain ignorant of how to address these figures.
All right, and that's the charge, of course, TMC is making right now. It's a precursor to what's to come, Brijesh, as far as the politics of West Bengal is concerned. It looks like now the stage is set for the assembly elections.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, with Mamata Banerjee, who's a street fighter and risen from the, from the street, one thing is very clear, that she's going to give the BJP one of their toughest fight. And the BJP is also equally determined to conquer what they call, one of the last bastions left to conquer as far as their juggernaut is concerned. So it is going to be a very fiercely fought political battle as far as the state of West Bengal is concerned. And, unlike other states, one thing is very clear, that Mamata Banerjee and others are very, very clear about, how to go about any particular incident, or, to make a political mileage of any error which is being done by the BJP or its top leaders.
Absolutely, making a political mileage, ensuring that those titles are corrected and brought to light. As a matter of fact, calling Prime Minister culturally insensitive, I think that's going to be the flavor of the season for the upcoming few months until the West Bengal elections. But before I let you go, Brijesh, I have to ask you, this is not the first time. I think it also boils from the fact that TMC was angry at the way Prime Minister referred to Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, calling him Bamkinda, and the TMC had a problem with it. They said he should be addressed as Bankim Babu because that is how he is popularly known.
Well, I think what is happening is that that there's a proper nomenclature war, and the TMC is trying their level best to convince the electorate of the West Bengal that, you know, despite all the tall claims which are being made by the BJP or the central government, the fact of the matter remains that, you know, all the talks remains just that, you know, talks. They are not at all clued in to the cultural sensitivities of the Bengalis, and this is the reason why that particular reference to Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay or to Ramakrishna Paramahansa, you know, the Trinamool Congress was immediately quick to up the ante and once again, you know, try to tell the people of West Bengal about the political insensitivity or the insensitivity of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
All right, Brijesh, thank you very much for those details, and that of course will be our story for the day, the upcoming days, as well as political ground is now heating up in West Bengal.